there was a lot of tension in the in the city for a while with our former president and our mayor. There's always kind of this rift between DC government and federal government here because right now we don't have the autonomy. And so we're always like trying to fight for our representation because they just get to take over stuff and we just don't have like a real voice. So there's always that. Then of course, after George Floyd, it just got hot. Protests were going crazy. Black Lives Matter DC was here. And people just wanted to go outside and be active and be heard. And so there was a lot of protests, a lot of arrests that was happening right down at the White House. Of course, when the former president did his little shenanigans with the Bible in front of the church and all of that, that just really spiced up things. And so our mayor she made a choice to be vocal in a way that I don't think a lot of people had thought about it, like not thinking that it would be effective. So I got a call from a friend that basically said there was this like mystery gangster overnight project that was going to happen, that was going to be funded by the mayor, and that we couldn't talk about it. And then that was the point too, like it was COVID, the income wasn't the same, especially for artists. So I was just like, and I like a little mystery. I'm a Scorpio, so you call me, I got to do an overnight project. I was ready. So I got some daycare for my kids or night care for my kids. And we had like a very brief call about what the plan was. And we did say we're going to put Black Lives Matter on the street. But like, again, I'm an artist and a writer. So math and numbers just not a thing to me. So I just didn't compute how big it was going to be. And I could put on my facial self stuff. And so there was a conversation there. There was a lot of fear there about where we're going to be public as artists or not. And I really didn't say anything. I kind of listened to other people's conversation, but I also recognized that there was a fear that they didn't think that because we don't have this autonomy that the mayor would actually be able to protect us with something like this. Like we could, get locked up or whoop. But I don't know. I was excited to do it. And then especially once we got down there and realized like how big it was going to be, it took us 3 hours just to get one letter done. And then we ran out of paint. It was just like all this figuring out. But yeah, that's kind of how it started and how I got into it.